This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone. Yeah,
Hello, sir.
everyone able
Hello.
to see the screen? Yeah, one
Sir,
screen.
I messaged now, sir, regarding to the problem yesterday. Hello.
What are the issue you're facing?
Sir, can I speak in Telugu so I can comfortably speak?
Yeah. You can speak in
సార్
Telugu.
నేను నాకు ప్యాకేజ్ ఇన్స్టాల్ అవుతలేదు సార్ టామ్ కేర్ది అంటే జిప్ ఫైల్ కిందకి వస్తలేదు సార్.
మీ స్క్రీన్ షాట్ నేను చూసాను ఆల్రెడీ.
అవును సార్, జిప్ ఫైల్ కిందకి వస్తలేదు సార్ అది.
జిప్ ఫైల్ వచ్చిందండి. జిప్
అంటే
ఫైల్
అలా
ఆల్రెడీ.
చూపిస్తలేదు సార్, అలా చూపిస్తే అన్జిప్ చేయడానికి కూడా వస్తలేదు సార్ అది ఫైల్ని.
జస్ట్ 1 సెకండ్ అండి, నేను చెప్తాను. వంశీ కదా.
అవును సార్.
ఓకే, మీకు జిప్ ఫైల్ అయితే డౌన్లోడ్ అయింది.
అవును సార్, కానీ
అయితే
అందులో సర్వర్లో వస్తలేదు సార్ జిప్ ఫైల్.
సర్వర్లో రావాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పండి.
డబ్ల్యూగెట్ ఇంకా పేస్ట్ చేయాలి కదా సార్ మనం, కాపీ లింక్ అడ్రస్.
I think you have to install zip package in server.
జిప్ ప్యాకేజ్
అసలు జిప్పే రావట్లేదు అన్నాడండి. నాట్
జిప్పే
గెటింగ్.
వస్తుంది సార్. సార్ ఒకసారి స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయాలి సార్.
యా, కెన్ యూ షేర్ యువర్ స్క్రీన్ నౌ? స్క్రీన్ షేర్
సార్
చేయండి.
వస్తుందా సార్, విజిబుల్ అవుతుందా సార్?
రావట్లేదు ఇంకా.
ఎంటర్ స్క్రీన్.
ఎస్, you're able to
సార్
see
నేను
it.
ఆల్రెడీ ఒక ఇన్స్టెన్స్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను సార్.
మీరు వీడియో చూస్తున్నారా?
అవును సార్, రెగ్యులర్గా ఫాలో అవుతున్నా సార్.
సో everyone make sure everyone follow the videos. Small discussions.
ఈ పేరు వేరేది ఇచ్చారు బ్రో మీరు.
కీపేర్ డిఫాల్ట్ యూజర్ తీసుకున్నాం సార్. ఉబంటు యూజ్ చేసి క్రియేట్ చేశాను సార్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ని.
కీపేర్ ఏమి ఇస్తున్నారు?
కీపేర్ నేను ప్రో సర్వర్ అని ఇచ్చా సార్.
సరే, స్క్రోల్ డౌన్ చేయండి కింద. డౌన్లో స్క్రోల్ డౌన్ చేయండి. EC2 ఇన్స్టెన్స్. యా, స్లోగా స్క్రోల్ డౌన్ చేయండి. ఇంకా గోడౌన్. ఎస్, ప్రో సర్వర్. కీపేర్ is pro
ప్రో
iphone
సర్వర్.
server. Right. Okay, now we can connect. Pro iphone server.
నార్మల్ కీపేర్లో. ఓకే.
If you do today only check in Chrome downloads bro once if it's there or not.
ప్రో సర్వర్ డౌన్లోడ్ అయింది.
That one.
పిమ్
Do that.
ఫైల్, ఓకే, పిమ్ ఫైల్ డౌన్లోడ్ అయింది సార్.
పీపీకే కన్వర్ట్ చేయదాన్ని. అది కాదు బ్రో అది కాదు. మళ్ళీ సేమ్ దానికి చేస్తున్నారు. లోడ్ కొట్టు, మళ్ళీ డౌన్లోడ్స్లోకి వెళ్ళి బ్రో.
బ్రో
డౌన్లోడ్స్లో అది కాదు బ్రో, డౌన్లోడ్ అయింది అది కాదుగా.
ఇదే బ్రో పుట్టి
సరే కనెక్ట్ చేయండి ఒకసారి. కనెక్ట్ చేయండి. కనెక్ట్ చేయండి.
సర్వర్ నేమ్ ఇవ్వలేదు బ్రో, ఐపీ అడ్రస్ ఇవ్వలేదు.
సార్ 1 minute సార్. సార్ నేను ఇప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్ పీపీకే డౌన్లోడ్ చేయాలా సార్?
సరే మీరు ఒక పని చేయండి. సో క్లాస్ లేక ఒకసారి నాకు పింగ్ చేయండి, ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్.
సో ట్రై చేయండి. ఫస్ట్ ట్రై చేసి క్లాస్ అయిన తర్వాత మీకు ఇంకా వర్క్ అవ్వలేదంటే పింగ్ చేయండి, ఓకేనా?
ఓకే ఓకే
రైట్ యా. మీరు అందుకే బిఫోర్ ద క్లాస్ ఎవ్రీవన్, ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇష్యూస్ యూ కెన్ కనెక్ట్ 15 minutes బిఫోర్. Okay, so before the class I'll be available. Just ping me. I have a questions, I have a doubts, so that I'll be available. You can share your screen and we can resolve the issues, because yeah, so class time, so we should not use the class time, right? Because every day 1 hour only class, right? It takes longer time. If you utilize this time for troubleshooting issues, okay, takes more time. That is why, so we can connect 15 minutes early, so that yeah, I'll give you all the solutions. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. So in the last session, what we discussed? What was the concept we discussed? S3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Simple storage service. Simple storage service is a objective storage, global storage, public cloud storage. Right. So objective. What is objective? So we can store,
Files, folders.
yeah, any files, right? Any data. We can store any data in S3, right? Like binary files, image files, video files, audio files, spreadsheets, Excels. So any file formats we can upload into S3, right? Global storage, globally the data will be available. And also public cloud storage, we can access through internet, right? Yeah. So EBS volumes we completed, S3 completed, snapshots also completed. Yeah. So today, so we'll discuss about EFS. Next storage, we have EFS, elastic file system.
Actually, small doubt, Rom. S3 is only useful for like which we can store is the things particularly, or what in like regular projects, like in
Yes,
daily life.
in S3 we can store our shift rosters, file
Okay.
packages, like whatever patches, monthly patches, and also
Okay.
SOPs, standard
So
operating procedures.
which we use in daily uses in locally, like in our
Exactly,
system.
exactly. Yes, yes.
Okay. Not the data which is in server.
The data will be in cloud, right? That will be
Yeah.
accessible for everyone from any region, any zone, anyone can access.
Okay.
Like Google Drive only. So like Google Drive.
Okay.
Okay. So S3 is a, it is a global storage, public cloud storage. objective
Yeah.
storage. So we can
Okay.
compare it to Google Drive. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Next one is EFS, Elastic File System. What is Elastic File System? Elastic File System is a file level storage. We can transfer the files from zone to zone, region to region, right? And we can compare with share folders, SharePoint. So what is share folder, anyone? What is share folder, anyone?
Where everyone can access.
Yeah. So central folder, that folder we can create in server. Yeah, that folder we can map to our system, our laptop. So anyone can access from any region, any zone, right? For example, Elastic File System. So there is a server here. So in this server, we created one folder, which is a share folder. Yeah. So our team members are available in US, UK, APAC region, Europe, right? Yeah, different regions. So if you want to access this share folder, what we have to do? First of all, so we need to log in this server, right? So first we need to log in the server. After that, we can access the folder. But here, without logging into server, by using network path, yeah, instead of connecting share folder directly, what we will do, we map the network path into our local system, right? So that without logging into server, we can directly access to the share folder, right? So this is mainly for Windows environments, Windows systems, right? But EFS is mainly for Linux workloads. EFS is mainly for Linux workloads, not for Windows, right? Linux workloads we use the EFS. Okay. So how can we configure EFS? How can we work on the EFS? Let's try to understand here. So this scenario you understand, right? This folder we can access through internet. So when we configure the network path, so in our laptop we have C drive, D drive, right? Along with the C drive, D drive, one more drive will be there, which is network drive. Network drive. So which is a share folder. So instead of connecting server, instead of accessing data from share folder, we just click on this, click on the share folder, and we can directly access. So we can map that folder to our laptop. You understanding, right? Same way in Linux workloads, we use the EFS, Elastic File System, right? Yeah. Steps to configure. What are the steps we need to follow? First step here is create two instances in two different availability zones. Yeah. After that, second step here is create a security group by using NFS for EFS. So security group required here. NFS port should be open. NFS port should be open for EFS. Third step here is create EFS by using security group which we created in the above steps. Yeah, fourth one, follow the mount instructions. Follow the mount instructions to mount EFS. Okay, so fifth step here is test file sharing. Test file sharing. So these are the 5 steps we need to follow. Okay. Yeah. First of all, yeah, we can perform the second step. We can create first. Second step, we can create security group first. After that, we can create 2 instances in 2 different availability zones. Okay. Yeah. Let us go back to AWS console. Yeah. Now, so how can we create the security group? Anyone? How can we create the security group?
Go to the instances in security group.
Instant.
We have create security group.
Go to EC2, scroll down here, security groups. Go to
Groups.
network and security groups. Now I want to create one security group. Click on create security group. So what is security group, anyone? What is security group?
Which tells which
Security
IP
group,
you are allowing inbound, outbound traffic.
yes,
Which IPs should be included in that.
right. Security group is a virtual firewall, right? So to allow or deny the traffic, so by using security groups, we can create the rules. Yeah, it will allow or deny the traffic as per the security group rules. Okay. Yeah. Now security group name EFS SG. You can give like this. Description also I want to give the same. Yeah. So outbound by default available. Outbound rules no need to create. So inbound rules should be created here. Okay. So click on add rules. Now, if you want to connect Linux server, what are the port numbers we need to enable? Default port
22.
22, which is SSH port number 22, right? Yeah. So
Yes.
first of all, SSH required here, which is 22. Next one, NFS port number also should be enabled. NFS. This one also we need to enable. So if you want to configure EFS, this port should be enabled, right? And also this security group, if you want to use for Kubernetes or Jenkins, one more port should be opened, which is 8080, right? So like that, one by one, all the ports should be open, right? So instead of opening all the ports, what we will do, we enable all TCP. So that 0 to 65535, all the ports will be open. Okay. Yeah. Now scroll down here, tag name, give the tag name, create security group. Now the security group is created. See this one. Now, once we create this security group, So once we create this, now we can perform first step. We can create the two instances in two different availability zones. Go to instances, click on launch instance, instance name, web server 1, Amazon Linux, select second AMI, T2 micro, key pair, you can use any key pair, security group, you can select EFSSG, which is alt secret, 8 GB storage, one instance. Yeah, so before creating this instance, so edit the network settings here. Now you can choose availability zone 2A, which is availability zone AP South 1A. Okay, select this 1A. So I'm creating this server in 1A zone, right? AP South 1A zone. Click on launch instance. Now the instance is being ready. Second one, launch instance, web server 2, second BMI, T2 micro, key pair. Yeah, select here. So 2B you can select. 2B means here 1A, 1B. Okay, so 1B, this is 1B, right? So security group, we can select EFSSG, 8 GB storage, one instance, launch instance. So I created in two zones, two servers in two zones, right? Now instances, see here, 1A, AP South 1A and 1B. So these two servers are in two different availability zones. So yeah, we can share the files from zone A to 1A to 1B. So from web server 1 to web server 2, we can share the files and folders. Okay. Yeah, first step is completed. So now I want to connect both the servers quickly. So copy public IP, open putty, paste here, expand SSH, expand authentication, credentials, browse, select key pair, open, accept, EC2 -user. Yeah, sudo space -i, host name, web server 1, execute bash, ping google.com. Second server, copy public IP, open new putty, paste here, expand SSH, expand authentication, credentials, browse, open, accept, EC2 -user. Right. Sudo space -i, host name, web server 2, execute bash. Right. Now ping google.com. So both the servers are ready, right? So now third step here is create EFS by using security group, which we created in the above steps. Okay. Now I want to create storage. So how can we create the EFS storage? Go back here, open duplicate session. Now you can search here EFS. Create file system. Yeah, file system name. EFS file share. Default VPC. Normally in real-time projects, we don't use the default VPC. We always use the customized VPC. So when we use customized VPC, we can create our own rules, customized rules. But if you use a default VPC, we need to follow the default rules here. Okay. Yeah. So for now, we can use the default one only. Click on create. So here, file share is created here. Open this. Now scroll down here. So EFS is created here. Okay. Now click on network. See here. Now it is still creating. Wait for 2 minutes. Now it is creating. Wait for 2 minutes.
Sir, until it's creating, can you repeat this step one more time, please? Just creating one more
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Search here EFS. Open EFS. So click on create file system. Give the name, file system name. Use the default VPC. Click on create. Once it is created, so
Okay, thank you.
open the CFS. Now scroll down network. Click on network. Still it is creating. See here. So wait for 1 or 2 minutes. This will be ready. Once it is ready, we can yeah configure the network. We can configure the network path so that we can share the files from one server to other server. Means one zone to other zone. Yeah, so now these are available, right? Fine. Once these are available, so in AP South 1A, there is a web server 1. 1B, web server 2 available, right? So 1C, there is no server, but every region is having 3 zones. That is why they are showing here 3 availability zones. Okay. Yeah. Now, once these zones are available, next one, click on attach. Next step here is we need to attach the security group to the zones. Attach here. Before going to that, click on manage. Go to network. Click on manage. Yeah. Now we need to attach the EFSSZ for all the availability zones. Here also I want to attach. Here also I want to attach. Click on save. Now it is saved. Now it is saved. Once it is saved, next one is fourth step. Follow the mount instructions to mount EFS on EC2 instances. Follow the mount instructions to mount EFS on EC2 instances. Okay. Yeah. So how can we mount? So go here. I'll show you. Go back here. File system. This is the file system, right? Click on file system. Now click on attach. Click on attach. See here. These are the mount commands. These are the mount commands we need to use. So this is the main command. To mount this command is required. To mount this command is required. Okay. Yeah. So before mount this, let's go back to servers. So Control Z to stop this ping. Clear the screen. Now I want to create one folder here. In this server, I want to create one folder. What is the command to create the folder? Anyone? How can we create the folder?
Cat file name.
Touch cat.
Cat touch file name.
Okay, dear.
Yeah, mkdir/efs. So under root, I want to create the EFS folder. Enter. Now cd/efs. Okay. Before going to that, just want to ping google.com here. So folder created here. Okay. Same way in other server also I want to create the folder. Clear the screen. mkdir/efs. Ping google.com. Okay. Now next step here is this is the mount command. This is the mount command. We can use this command to mount the storage with the servers. Okay. So copy this command, mount command. Go back to web server 1. Control Z to stop this. Clear the screen. Yeah. So paste here. So in place of EFS, just give /EFS. That's it. /EFS. Okay. What I'm doing here. So this is the mount path. By using this mount path, I can mount my EFS storage with the servers. Okay. Enter. Now it is mounting. Mount means establishing the connection. Okay. Yeah. Once it is mounted, now here, if you want to check whether it is mounted or not, df-h is the command to check the mount. Enter. See here. This is mounted, right? This is the mount path. This is mounted. Okay. Yeah. Next one, second server also. Yeah. Copy this mount path. Paste here. /EFS. Now df space hyphen h is the command to check the mount. See here, EFS is mounted. Okay. Next one. Next one is yeah, we can test file sharing. Okay. How can we test the file sharing? So whatever the files we create in server 1, that file should be available in server 2 also. Okay. Yeah. Now go back to server 1, clear the screen. Now cd slash EFS. Second server also cd slash EFS. Okay. Yeah. Now both the servers are having share fault, right? So share fault attached to both the servers. Now what I will do, I want to add some files in server 1. So here touch file curly open 1.100 ls here, 100 files added in server 1, right? Now go back to server 2. Now ls here, all the files are available, right? So once I create the files are storing in the file stored in EFS storage, not in server. So whatever files I created, those files created in EFS storage, not in server, right? Now enter. So Kubernetes files, I created 20 files. Okay. Yeah. So go back to server 1. ls here. See here. Yeah. In server 1, I created 50 folders in server 1. So go back to server 2. This folder should be available. ls here. See here. Yeah. So when we create any files, the files creating in not in server, those files are creating in directly storage, right? So that storage mapped to the servers. So this is simple file sharing, Andy. So this is simple file sharing. Okay. So this is a file sharing, but concept is simple, but it's very important. Okay. So make sure everyone practice. See here, these are the steps. Create 2 instances in 2 different availability zones. Security group also required. Create EFS by using security group, which we created in the above steps. Follow the mount instructions to mount the EFS on EC2 instances. Test file sharing. So for Linux workloads, we always use the EFS. For Windows workloads, we always use the share folders, Windows share folders. Clear, Andy? Any questions here, anyone? Anyone having any questions? Yeah. So make sure everyone practice this. Practice
Like
this.
Ram, just small doubt in running project also, if we like they want in middle of the anything like this, we can configure like one server is created like August. Okay, they are asking in October, they are asking this type of task like EFS creation.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah,
can
you can add into that. Yes, you can add into the. You can attach the EFS storage to the server.
okay.
You can attach that by using this command. mount command you can attach.
Okay. Which command is included in first one? That copy you can paste
Yes,
that.
correct.
Okay.
Same command. Even you can configure 10 servers also, 20 servers also, whatever you want. Okay.
Okay. Same data it will fetch in this also.
Yes,
Again
yes,
different.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah. So make sure everyone practice. Yeah, Vamshi, are you there?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah, we'll check the issue today. So tomorrow we'll work on backup strategy, and also glacier. We have complete glacier. So still we have two more phrases, glacier and AWS backup strategies. Okay. So tomorrow we'll complete both AWS backup, glacier. With that, we are going to complete storages. So after that, we'll jump into monitoring tools, IAM, VPC, databases, ELB, auto scaling one by one. Fine. Yeah. So everyone, you can drop off if you want to. Okay. Yeah. So can you share your screen, Vamshi?
Yes, thank you.
And make your
Okay,
simple.
sir. Serious, sir.
We'll check the issue if you want to. If you want to drop off, you can drop off. Others. Okay. Yeah, Vamshi can share your screen.
Okay, sir.
I gave you control. And సంజయ్ గారు మీరు కూడా చూడండి. Sanjay, are you there?
For S3s also we will take any backup like that, or it will be like retention is there.
Yeah, normally this we don't take because S3 is having a different uh,
Library.
redundancy methodologies. Redundancy methodologies. It
Okay.
means duplication will be automatically happened. The backend, not required basically backup.
So max to max we will use for internal purpose only S3 buckets.
Yes, yes, yes. So within the project, within the
Yeah.
teams, you can share the data.
Okay. Not the client data.
Yeah, client data within the project client also. Normally, for example, we are working with the DBS project.
Okay.
So for DBS project, we use the share folder,
Okay.
DBS Singapore Bank.
For EFS Windows, we are not creating like real-time projects. We will not use max to max or what?
EFS only for Linux workloads.
EFS is only for like Linux workloads. Like a network path we will create, no, like in Windows.
Yes.
That one we will not take care or what?
It's only one-time job, right? This time only. We don't create again and again. This time only.
Okay.
We need to take care. We need to create that initially.
Okay. That one we can create normally in Windows only. No need to create in like here in like AWS anything.
You come again.
Like in for Windows, how to create like that network path?
That will be created by local IT team. We don't create.
Okay. That's what I am asking.
Sir, in this way it is showing సో ఇలా చూపిస్తుంది సార్ జిప్
వచ్చింది కదా
సర్వర్లో డౌన్లోడ్ చేశాక
సర్వర్లో డౌన్లోడ్ చేస్తాక అలా చూపిస్తాను. అన్జిప్ చేయండి. అన్జిప్ tab you send. Tab you send. Click on tab.
వస్తలే సార్ ట్యాబ్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం
Permissions. Bro, double click on the file name. And right click on
చేసా
the
అలా కూడా చేసా వస్తలే బ్రో అలా
double click. Select outలేదా bro file name?
అవుతలే బ్రో
Java ఇవన్నీ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసారా బ్రో?
చేసా బ్రో ఇలా వస్తుంది సార్
అన్జిప్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయండి. ఏం సర్వర్ ఇది? ఉబుంటు కదా?
ఉబంటు సార్
కమాండ్ ఇచ్చారు కదా, ఇన్స్టాల్ అన్జిప్ అని. యాప్ ఇన్స్టాల్ అన్జిప్ అని కమాండ్ ఉంది కదా.
హలో సార్ వాయిస్ వినబడతలేదు సార్
బ్రో అక్కడ యాప్ ఇన్స్టాల్ అన్జిప్ అని ఉంది కదా, అది ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయండి. యాప్ టు యాప్ టు స్పేస్ ఇన్స్టాల్ స్పేస్ అన్జిప్.
అన్జిప్ చేస్తే అవుతుంది. నౌ యూ కెన్ అన్జిప్. అన్జిప్
ఫోల్డర్ నేమ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి బ్రో. పైన ఫస్ట్ సెకండ్ లైన్ లో ఫోల్డర్ నేమ్ యామ్కాట్ ఉంది కదా, అపాచీ మీద డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేయండి. ఓకే లైన్ సెలెక్ట్ ఎంటర్. Not finding zip file directory. బ్రో లింక్ ఎక్కడ కాపీ చేశారు బ్రో జిప్ ది?
సార్ మళ్ళీ అది ఓపెన్ చేయండి. మనిషి బ్రౌజర్
బ్రౌజర్ ఇదే డౌన్లోడ్ చేసా సార్.
అది కాదు బ్రో, జిప్ మీద రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయండి.
జిప్ మీద రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయండి.
ఇప్పుడు కాపీ లింక్ చేయండి. కాపీ లింక్ అడ్రస్ అప్పుడు గెట్ అది కాపీ లింక్ చేయండి బ్రో. పేస్ట్ చేయండి.
మళ్ళీ జిప్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి సార్.
we get రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయి బ్రో. ఎంటర్. ఇప్పుడు అన్జిప్ చేయండి బ్రో. ఎల్ఎస్ చేసి అన్జిప్ చేయండి. ఎల్ఎస్ చేయండి బ్రో, ఫైల్ నేమ్ రావాలి కదా. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చిందా? ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు అన్జిప్ చేయండి బ్రో. జస్ట్ డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేయండి, సెలెక్ట్ చేయక్కల, అలా డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే ఫైల్ సెలెక్ట్ అయిపోయింది. ఎంటర్ ఎల్ఎస్.
ఓకే బ్రో, థ్యాంక్స్ బ్రో.
ఇప్పుడు ఇచ్చేసి స్టార్ట్.
సో నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్స్ అని తెలుసు కదా మీకు. ఇంకా
తెలుసు సార్, నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్స్ తెలుసు.
వీడియోస్ కరెక్ట్ గా చూడండి, అది ఎక్కడ మనం చేస్తున్నాం అనేది కరెక్ట్ గా పాత్ ఫాలో అయితే రావు మీకు. ట్రై చేయండి. ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్స్ కూడా కంప్లీట్ చేసి ఒకసారి పేజ్ యాక్సెస్ చేస్తే ట్రై చేయండి. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్.
ఫైన్ ఫైన్. యా, ఇక్కడ స్టాప్ చేద్దాం. ఫైన్. యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్.
బ్రో థ్యాంక్ యూ బ్రో, థ్యాంక్ యూ బ్రో, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
So we'll use that name with me.